Good evening. How are we all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a few days, isn't it? We had a little bit of a incident happen with my red-nosed pit bull. Chewing the internet cable, trying to get it to escape the yard, and decided to chew the internet cable on the side of the wall. Thought that was a way to get out. Didn't realise because I was away and got back from my trip away and very angry. Had to leave the studio for a few days, but it worked out quite well. Went truck spotting on Monday up at the M7 at Rudy Hill. First time ever did a truck spotting trip to that particular part of the M7. Absolutely had a ball there on Monday with many shorts that I've posted already, and I've got plenty more still to come. I've still got plenty more from earlier in the month as well to post up on the channel. If you're a truck fan, the truck shorts will be still continuing to be posted. I will post more again later on this evening. But yeah, we had our second ever full-length uploaded video of truck spotting showcase earlier this morning. It premiered at 7:45 local time. Same tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, 7:45 local time. Just a reminder, we've got our third ever truck spotting full-length video. It will be around about 15 minutes to 17 minutes long this time around. Because I did two areas of truck spotting on Monday. So we've got a showcase at St Mary's. This one's 100% worth seeing as well, folks. We've got an absolute fantastic couple minutes in the video of a beautiful T904 that was parked on the side of the road, which was a Queensland truck, by the way. Indian Pacific Transport out of Brisbane. So they do Brisbane, Adelaide, and I was quite surprised seeing it here in Sydney. Absolute fantastic. I've never seen it before, and probably won't again. It was an absolute gem of a Camworth, I'll tell you. Oh, this thing was absolutely banging. Anyway, we're ready to fire up. Speaking of trains, we've got so much to talk about. We're talking about the Carl train leaving Train Sim World. The license is expired. They're not renewing the license with Dovetail. Probably realizing, like the rest of us, that Dovetail is never gonna approve the game. Also, the Malmö line, yes, the London Overground Route is finally got a launch date. So without further ado, we'll give you all the details, providing the live stream for that absolute blockbuster of a route, ladies and gentlemen, which I am already saying could be the route of 2025. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to showcase that one in a couple weeks' time on Midweek World of Trains, episode 211. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into episode 209. This is Midweek World of Trains. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is the Aussie Don, 2023 Week 16 Loading Screenshot Contest winner for Train Sim World. How are we all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. We are on the Suffragette Line today, London Overground, and thought it was only fitting that we do this with the big announcement of the London Overground Malmö line is finally been announced. The other part of the North London line, and if you know Train Sim Classics version of the route, as you know, originally it was only one part of the Malmö and the Malmö, and then the other part was the Glossop line, which is this one, the Suffragette line. I've got Did I say Colossus? Sorry, Goblin. My apologies. They're so close to naming, but anyway, that's my back. So yeah, Goblin line. So the Goblin line and this line, this particular line, not this version of it, but the old version of it, is anyway. We're waiting for a train. Looks like. Yep, we're waiting for a train to come in. There it comes. This is the other variant. I think this is the Aussie. I think this is the Queensland one, if I remember rightly. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it is the Queensland one. Is it? Anyway. Chris, how you going? Welcome aboard. No, the Silver Line is not part of the London Overground, no. It's just a variant that we haven't done before. I think I've done this on the 158. I know I've done this livery before, not this particular version, but I know I've done this a Silver Line before. Silver Link. Silver Link, my apologies, not Silver Line. I like it. It's a nice paint job, and I thought it was something different, unique, you know, something I haven't done on the 710, so... No, the London Overground only runs London Overground, like TFL, Transport for London content, Chris, so... it's, yeah... Anything that's overground, you'll find that the paint jobs are very similar, like to the standard. Anyway, the Capital Star, as predicted, I heard the sounds of it in the preview. I could already tell that the sounds are off. So yeah, I call on Itzia165, the ultimate legend, for a sound mod, if possible, around launch would be great. If we have to wait a little bit, like a week or two, so be it. I don't expect it to be on launch day. It would be absolutely amazing if it was. But I'm not promising you guys anything on launch day that we're going to be rolling with it with Itzia165 sound mods, or any mods. So we'll soon find out. In regards to the mods at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, there's been an update to the Munich Augsburg mod. So there's an update to that timetable for the PC players. There's a new sound mod that has been added for Metro Link's 36PH, I do believe. That's only happened over the last recent hours. So there's an update. There's one for that. There's the 406 update. So that was crashing the game to the desktop. There's been an update to that over the last few days. So I'm not sure if it's still causing any crashing issues. I haven't downloaded it again because I was worried that it'll do the same thing again. So I've given that one a miss. Yeah, modders, if they cause issues to the game, I don't really give them any second chances, to be honest. Unless it's a modder that I know and have done stuff with in the past and know that they've just made a little mistake and they'll fix it. But yeah, when it comes to new ones, I'm a little bit iffy. Just wait for other people's comments and stuff and see how we go through there. There's been a game update, if you're not aware. Some more things for the West Coast Mainline South. Like, seriously, how many updates do we need for this route? Like, it just proves how much Dovetail rushed the release of Train Sim World 5. We all know that. We all know it was rushed to the shithouse this year. Like, why do you think I'm been calling for you guys to go back to the every second year release, you know, instead of, you know, this every year bullshit? It's just a joke. Okay. Coming into Barking, so as soon as we get to Barking, we'll start talking about what is happening with the Carl train. If you're not aware, Dovetail has had a license agreement with certain operators for content for Train Sim World. You know, they have a contract. Obviously, they have to pay these people, you know, certain amounts of money and that. They got a contract. It's signed, sealed, delivered. You know, it's signed by each party. Carl Train's been in Train Sim World for quite some time now, since the beginning of Train Sim World 2020. They've only had one route, which was the Peninsula Corridor. So the Peninsula Corridor has been in the game, the 15 DC switcher and the Baby Bullet. All Carl Train's content. So they had the route and the two Loco add-ons. So they're on a massive sale right now, and this is your last ever chance to get your hands on Carl Train content for Train Sim World. Now, the license might be over, but that doesn't mean that after the license agreement is over that that content is going to change. It's gonna have Carl Train and everything still on it. Even if it doesn't, there'll be a modder out there that'll fix it up for us, for our PC players. It is a lovely paint job. Thank you, Chris. What can I say? This is your last ever chance to purchase Carl Train content. So get involved now and purchase your Carl Train content. Not sure if it's on sale on every device. I say it would be. But up to 80%. Up to 80%. It's a massive saving. It was like $5.80 for the 15 DC switcher, which I don't own on Train Sim World's PC version. I got it on my old account on PlayStation, like when I used to play on PlayStation. Is it something that I would get again? No, I'm not a big fan of the 15 DC switcher. I never was. I never hardly used it. It'll be one of those things where if I bought it, it would just sit there, it wouldn't do anything. So it's not worth it for me. I'm just spewing that the Carl Train license has been expired. That means we're definitely not going to get a remastered version of Peninsula Corridor and an updated version of it. As you know, the route in real life has completely changed to what it is in Train Sim World. It's now got overhead wiring. It's electrified now. It's got the high-speed line on the side now, part of the California High-Speed Project. It actually goes 5 miles down now to the Bay Area. Then it's further than what it is in the game. It's a complete different route than what it is in the game now as well. With most of the level crossings have been taken out now, and it's just bridges over the top of them. So and even the stations and everything, it's just a complete different ball game these days. And they got new trains and everything running on it now these days. So I'm just spewing it. It wasn't. They didn't renew the license and actually decide to do a modern version of it. It would have been nice. But, hopefully they can rectify the issue like later on and you get the license back. But I'll probably lean towards that it will never happen. So, I do believe that this could be the first ever time in Train Sim World history that they've actually lost the licensee. So I don't think that's ever happened before. I think they had a little disagreement with Amtrak's here for a little while. And I still think that's the theory of us originally losing the original Northeast Corridor, even though they said that it ran on an old system. I highly doubt that, because we have older content that's older than that. Still in Train Sim World. and actually getting remastered with the likes of Great Western Railway, which is older than the original Northeast Corridor that was in Train Sim World. So I still think the theory was that they had a little disagreement with Amtrak at the time, and that was why they got rid of it. So Carl Train is C-A-R, C-A-L. So Carl Train is like short for California. So California Carl Train. Could have put the I in there as a Cali train. It's not, it's Carl Train. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. It could be pronounced differently, but I'll just call it Carl Train. Never really been a big fan of Peninsula Corridor. It's one of those routes that sort of does drag on for quite a bit. It's around an hour and a half. There's never been any updated timetables for it to make shorter services. It's just, yeah, I've never been a big fan of it. Yeah. It's, when I seen that they were losing license, for me, it wasn't anything big. I'm like, okay. You bought the rest of them there, Crazy Aussie. See, so Crazy Aussie has taken advantage of the last ever chance to purchase Carl Train content. So. Yeah, originally was going to come back with Choo Choo Tuesdays yesterday, folks, but because I was just so way behind, I've been way behind my work now with the internet issue happening for a few days. You know, I'm not having internet or anything. I'm being so behind my work, so I just had to catch up with everything. And yeah, I've finally caught up with everything here this afternoon. My mods and everything are up back, you know, to where they were and everything, and you know, I'm pretty confident that we're going to start rolling some of these promised mods that for American Truck Simulator that we plan to release at the end of this month. So from next week, yep, we're gonna get a few of those out. The only one that has been delayed now is because I've gone back to the I'm actually making the pack bigger, and I'm doing the pack in a way I've never done before. Is my standalone Freight Market AI traffic pack for American Truck Simulator, the 4th pack. So for the first time in American Truck Simulator history, in my traffic packs, I'm actually building skins that are going to have that are going to be exclusive to certain states. So every state that you go into, except for Nebraska, except for Arkansas, because it hasn't been added yet to the latest mod studio, is going to feature different companies. So you're going to see different varieties of traffic flow in all the states. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to give a bigger mixture and a better variety of content. And yeah, it's going to make the game even more interesting, and also it makes our traffic packs, you know, have way more than ever before. So so that's been delayed now to March. The 4th FTE trailer skins pack is planning to release. I'm hopeful to get it out tomorrow, actually. So that will probably be releasing tomorrow at modhub.us. I'll link that on our Discord server when it is available. The Freighter T-Liner Trailer Skins Pack 19 is scheduled for late next week. And the Camworth Truck Skins Pack is currently got 29 skins built in the new update. So we are green-lighted on that to release that late next week as well. So we're hopeful to get around about 35 to 40 skins released in the next update. So that'll be our biggest update in quite some time, actually. So that'll be good. Speaking of trains, I captured a freight train coming out of the ACFS, the company that I do the Mercedes-Benz A-double trailers at St Mary's normally with the trucks. Well, they're at the back of their their factory. They've got a train port as well where the containers go in and stuff. So captured Pacific National train coming out of their base on Monday. As I was going to after I did some truck spotting in the morning on at St Mary's, I went back there in the afternoon because I was going back to my mate's house. Went to the M7, Rudy Hill. So while I was on my way there, I seen a beautiful freight train with the containers and captured that. And it was a full-length video because it was just going so damn slow. So I just thought, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to do a short with this. So I did a full-length video. And it's now showing on our Sydney Trains playlists on our YouTube channel. And if you like your real-life trains, then yeah, don't worry. We don't go on strike and we don't whinge like the unions on our train spotting, folks. And we're first freight train I've actually captured in a fair few months, but yeah, I haven't really been doing train spotting on my channel recently because yeah, it's just anytime you go near the rails now, you guaranteely going to be either getting a train cancellation or delay just because of these unions having a whinge and a whine. It's just, yeah, the government and the unions just fighting each other like cats and dogs, like little kids in the kindergarten. You know, school playground. You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just been trying to avoid the train line a hell of a lot, and it's just, yeah, hasn't been trustworthy to rail fan because of this shit going on. So yeah, I've been avoiding it, so that's why there hasn't been much content on that side of it. And yeah, I'm more concentrating on the trucks more so now, to be honest. Sort of, you know, I'm in a sort of a downfall on the train sim world, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not see, they've paused it now to July, where they reckon they're looking for 6.5 months. Yeah, see. Yeah, no, it'll be paused till July. I don't believe it, Crazy Aussie. I don't believe that at all. Because earlier the news was saying that they're trying to go for 6.5 months, and I'm thinking, yeah, that'll be right. I don't think it'll be paused till July. I reckon in a couple of weeks or whatever, they'll be whinging again. You wait and see. It's just bullshit. It's going to be you won't see. This what's happened is just going to, this government that's currently in is gone. There's no question about it. They're gone. They won't be in power come the next election. I'm telling you. I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about the state. I'm like the state premier currently is gone. It's game over. The public are not going to put up with this bullshit. You know, like it's gone on too long. Yeah. Yeah, and so they should, because the unions are just whinging and bitching and crying, and you know, it's and then you got the government that's whinging and bitching and crying. No, they're both, you know, like I said, they're just both as bad as each other. You know, I blame the unions, I blame the government. I just, you know, it's like Tom Brady and the New England Patriots when they were really strong in the NFL. They had a motto. It's called "Do your job." Well, I say to the people that are running the railways and everything, do your job, shut your mouth, know your role, and do your damn job. Because if I was doing it, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't matter how much you pay me. I'll just be enjoying what I do, because I'm, you know, so passionate for trains, you know, for even trucks. You know, if I could do that, you know, I'll be loving it. Unfortunately, I can't drive. I don't know how to drive a manual. So yeah, I've tried to drive manual in the past, and I've never. If I could drive an auto truck, that'd be great. You know, I'd love to do that. My father was a truck driver for over 40-something years, but yeah, I've known people that I've spoken to in the railway that work for Sydney Trains, and they've even said to me, you know, you should get into, you know, we're always looking for people, and I wonder why. When 100 and something people call in sick, when was it? Yesterday, I think it was. 168 people called in sick. Then, yeah. You wonder why they're always looking for people. Are those people, majority of those people, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but they're, you know, people that have come from another country, that work on the rails. Yeah, they are, but you know, there's also Aussies that work for them too. You know, somebody's got to do the job. It doesn't matter where you're from. If you do the job, do it right. But seriously, stop whinging. Just get in there and just do your job. And yeah, we're all looking for a pay rise all the time, but you know, you could get that pay rise and then 6 months later you could be wanting another one. Yeah. It doesn't work like that. Unless you're the boss, you're alright. You're alright if you're the boss, you're fine. That's why I like being my own boss, because I don't have to worry about any other person's shit, you know what I mean? That's one good thing about my truck spotting, in that, you know, I'm actually considering getting a GoPro, actually. I'm going to plan to get a GoPro and set it up proper with, you know, tripod and all this stuff. And I was considering getting a drone, but I thought, you know, there'll be, you know, rules and regulations with drone and that, you know, I could get in trouble, and I just don't want to deal with that shit. So I've decided not to do that. But yeah, I'm going to get a tripod and everything, you know, have something where I can swing it around, you know, when I'm doing my truck spotting and that, you know, have it set up proper, and all that razzle dazzle. And yeah, I'm hopeful that you know, it might land me a job where some of these truck companies might, you know, need somebody to come in and do some professional photography for their company or something like that, you know, and I could gain some contracts, or, you know, with doing photography and videos and stuff. That's something I would love to get into. So yeah, I'm really enjoying my time out, you know, at the moment as well, doing more than what I normally do. Cause that's what I said to you, Chris, that I was going to be slowing down here in 2025. I told you that this would be the case. So I'm doing less live streams now. I'm doing more focusing on real content now as well. As we're changing the way we do things here at our YouTube channel. So yeah, our train action is, you know, midweek World of Trains, Secura, done. You know, we're still midweek. We're here. We enjoy. I I enjoy doing this night. It's always a great stream to do. Yeah, at least you don't have to put up with Koshi bloody talking about that on Sunrise anymore. You know, that was one guy that I couldn't stand, is that Koshi dude. I still think he's a pedophile, eh? He just looks like one, eh? Seriously. Yeah, the 15 DC switcher. It's a Schalter train, Chris. It mainly does like just the short stuff. So your yard, it's a yard train more than anything, you know. So you're not really missing out on anything if you don't want to get the 15 DC switcher. So they deal with freight stuff. But yeah, there is a new the Peninsula Corridor in real life is like that. It's way different than what it is in reality. In the sim, sorry. In reality, it's massively changed. Like I said, it's had overhead wiring put in. See, this route never used to have overhead wiring. In the Train Sim Classic version, you'll see that there's no overhead wiring. It's there is mods through the Steam Workshop that you can actually have this electrified, which I do have. But the original standard version of the Goblin line, Suffragette line these days, yeah, originally it wasn't electrified until TfL put in, you know, so many millions of pounds into redeveloping this route. You know, this route has multiple times almost died. There's been stations that have closed and reopened, like Gospel Oak, where we're going to, the original state, like the station down there, ends this part of the route. It's closed and reopened a few times over. So if you look at some of the documentaries, it's really, really interesting stuff. This is a major freight corridor as well, so it's highly demandable for freight. It's got a very interesting history. Yeah, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. But yeah, our my life is starting to change for certain reasons, and you know, I'm trying to more so get out of you know, sitting here all the time in the studio. Like I'm absolutely been having a ball, like going out doing truck spotting. Like when I'm up there on the highways, especially, I'm just so much in my zone, and it's my happy place. Like I suffer with a lot of anxiety and stress, and I just yeah, I just, when I go truck spotting and rail fanning, I'm in my element. I'm in my own world. It's Especially when I get them, like when I'm doing the truck spotting, especially when I get them, you know, going like that. That's the truck code, by the way, and that's you go like that or like that. That's the truck code. When they do that, you know, or they bip their horn. It's just, you know, absolutely crazy. I've even had people that even know who the hell I am. They go, "Hey, Aussie!" They're like, "Hey, Don." So yeah, it's been crazy. Like I've had a few of the truckies that it's like, "Hey, Don." So you know straight away that they know who you are. You know, like, it's good. And it makes me feel good. You know, like I don't want to be famous in any sort of fashion. You know, I'm just myself. You know, I just want to be myself. So, you know me, I swear here and there, you know, I'm not worried about any of these bullshit strikes or anything anymore, you know, these warnings or whatever, you know, I'm just myself, that's it. If you can't be yourself, you can't express yourself, then that, you know, what's the point of, you know what I mean? Like, some people just, like, seriously take it too far, like, sometimes, and it's like there's some people out there that, you know, want to try to make you something that you're not, you know. I don't like that, you know. I'd rather be myself. If I can't be my true self, then, you know, you're someone that I don't even want to associate with if I can't be myself around you. You know, I don't want to be fake. I'm not fake. Okay. Yeah, I just like to get out here and just stand here and, yep, how come my nipple looks like that? Jesus Christ. Now let's get in a camera angle that we haven't done before. Here we go. Yeah, so, I kept saying it was the mile way after all this time and didn't realise it actually is Mile May. It's the Mile May. See, I always knew the route that is coming on March the 4th. It's the 5th year in Australia. I keep explaining to you guys, if you're overseas, here in Australia, the console release of Train Sim World content is in the night time on, say for instance, there's a Tuesday DLC release, yeah? They release on the Tuesday night for PlayStation and Xbox. Epic Games PC releases in the early hours of the morning, just after midnight. I think it's like 1 or 2 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Epic Games, and then it releases around 5-6 a.m. on PC Steam, which I'm on. So PC Steam is always the last device to get DLCs. So they always release early hours of Wednesday mornings. So because they release early on Wednesday mornings, I'm passed out, I'm sound asleep. So we live stream, we always live stream each new DLC on Midweek World of Trains. If it's a Thursday release, which is a Friday, early hours Friday morning release for us here in Australia, then I go away on weekends, so the only chance I get to live stream it, because we do American Truck on Sundays, is on a Monday. So it'll be All Aboard Live if we do that. And speaking of All Aboard Live, we're back next Monday. All Aboard Live returns. All Aboard Live, Choo Choo Tuesdays, midweek World of Trains, and don't forget Sunday. So we're live streaming next week on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully. Fingers crossed, everything's sweet. I do have the technicians coming back here to for my internet, because at the moment what they've done is just a bodgy job. They have to replace the whole cable from the street to the house, and I've got the old school one where it runs over the top of the electric wires, so they have to get a certified pole person out here, like a certified person that works on the electric poles, to do it. So they got to replace the whole thing. So I've got to wait for them to come back and do that. They've booked it in. They'll notify us somehow through SMS or something when they're coming. So yeah. So I'm not sure when that is. So if we're not on for that particular reason, I'll notify you through my mobile phone anyway, with my phone credit through the community wall of our YouTube channel. So yeah. And sorry for the late posting for today's live stream. I've just been so flat chat working. So I'm actually working behind the scenes on so much American Truck Simulator content at the moment. I'm working on the Kenworth truck skins pack, the Freighter T-Line and 19th skins pack, the 19th skins pack for that, the new AI traffic standalone pack, which is taking up so much of my time. I'm truck spotting as well. I'm still posting those every day. So yeah, I'm just being so flat chat with everything. But I'm up to date now, so yeah, we'll be back fully next week. So Choo Choo Tuesdays next week will be Train Sim Classic. As I did say to you guys, I would be doing 2 new routes, but unfortunately I haven't purchased that RSSLO German route, so we won't be doing that. I'm going to wait for that to go on sale. I watched a video of it. It's sort of basically the same thing as I've seen before, and yeah, it's not really appealing to me as much as I thought it would. So yeah. I've got a new route a new UK route that I haven't done, a Just Trains extension of the, I do believe it's the extension of the, I'm trying to think, it's the extension of the Southwest route, I think it is. Goswork next. They lost the case, see? Attention customers, this is Gospel Oak, changing here at Gospel Oak for connecting services to the Malmö. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Malmö line. It's North London. Places like Camden are going to be in it, and obviously we've got Stratford. Yeah, I'm so absolutely pumped about there being the Elizabeth line and all that in it, but obviously they're just paint jobs. They're not actually got the logos or anything on them. We're hopeful that the modders are smart enough to bring us some mods that'll give us the actual legit liveries for those particular locos that are going to be involved in it, like the Chiltern and all that. Yeah, fingers crossed that'll be all sorted. And there is the route right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going there in a couple of weeks' time. Can't wait. I've done it in Train Sim Classic. Obviously, I've been to Richmond and Clapton Junction and all that in Train Sim Classic. I've done the full length of it on there. I'm just spewing. It's not the whole length on Train Sim Classic, to be honest. On Train Sim World, to be honest. I was still hopeful that they would have gave us more of it, but yeah, who knows? In future, they might give us an extension. Hopefully, they do the right thing and give us the extension. But this will be Incredible Train's first route, so yeah, it'll be. A lot of the community are very, very excited. And yeah, it's not just trains in it. You got those London buses and all that in it too. Look at all the trams, and you got everything on there. It's absolutely amazing how they've all the content that's actually got the Elizabeth line and all that other stuff in it. So it makes Stratford Station look it doesn't look bare. That's what a lot of the community were worried about. It was going to be bare because Stratford. If you're not aware, the Stratford Station that's coming into this new route is the Great Eastern Railway. It's the Great Eastern Railway, and that's the route that goes from Liverpool Street in London to Ipswich in Train Sim Classic. And you know me, I'm such a fan of that route in Train Sim Classic. That is one that I would love to see in Train Sim World. I'm hopeful that this could be the step towards that. Also seeing the Elizabeth line stuff in it and not actually seeing the liveries in it also makes me think that this could be something that could be throwing us an Easter egg and saying this could be this year's Train Sim World UK core route. It would be very interesting to see if that could. I'm hopeful that the Elizabeth line is going to be the Train Sim World 6 core route for it come September. If the Elizabeth line was, then it's 100 kilometers long or 100. Yeah, I think it's 100 miles or something. It's massive. It's a big route. So yeah, it'd be bloody good to see that. I don't think it'll be the full length though. So that would be the worst thing about it. I don't think Dovetail will do the full length. If they did the full length and it would be a core route, it would be like wow. So yeah. Watch that space though. See, it is TFL, so they've got the license. I think, signs are looking good. Anyway, so there we go with that one. I enjoyed my run on there and talking shit like always. Yes. On the the trains follow you on the Harlem line. The Harlem line, the trains are close to you. They bank up like that in reality. Nothing new there. Yeah. Isle of Wight 2022. I did re-download this, folks, and the reason why I did re-download this is we're going to be doing that on Monday with All Aboard Live. That's going to be our featured presentation next week. So All Aboard Live, our first run next week will be at the Isle of Wight 2022. It's been a while, so I thought I would get onto that one. Anyway, speaking of getting onto, I did say to you guys tonight that we would be doing some German Austrian content as well as some German content. And we are going to be now heading to the brand spanking new and updated version of the... actually, speaking of the ministry, actually, I need to unlock that. There has been an update. Just give me a second. I just need to turn this on. Where is it? It should be here somewhere. Here it is. See, we've got updates. So we've got the museum for that one, and the cable car. We've got that now as well. So I got the 2.3 version of the automatic unlocker. And what is this? Posters. Ooh, posters. That's something new coming, folks. Very interesting. All right. And we shall now do a 23-minute service. Enjoy. Here we go. There it is. 80% off. Peninsula Corridor. MP3 36PHC 3C Baby Bullet. And the 15DC switcher. Which is technically the version of the S1000 Amtrak from the original Northeast Corridor. They did take away from us. So, yeah. Speaking of taking away stuff, this will be the first time since those particular things that were taken away from us when we moved from Train Sim World 1 to 2. This will be the first time that we've had stuff being taken away from us in the sim since then. So, it's been a while. 5430, here we go. Lovely doubly. I think everything's all established. Yeah, so we like to gather around and just sit around in circles. And this is where all the unions gather, you know. They all just all got their hands like this, all pissed off, you know. That's a collectible, actually, right there. What the hell is that? I'm such a fan of this particular route. Absolute awesome route. bit of a slope. Yeah, so Harlem Line, yeah, you get the trains following you. Yeah, I've had trains where I've been at stations like Fleetwood, and yeah, you get a train that's behind you, and then even behind that, there's another one. You know. So that was one of the things that used to cause the banking up issue too. That was, yeah, like that for so damn long. Like how long? Ah! Get the hell off the rails! Anybody like some meat? I don't watch TV, Chris. Something that I try to avoid. Don't tell me you're like one of those people that watches Evolve and Beautiful and you know, like the Home and Away and all this shit like this. I know AJ does. Not Bold and the Beautiful. My missus does, but not him. He doesn't watch Bold and Beautiful, but he watches Home and Away. Got some new headphones as well. Yeah, I finally replaced my headphones. I just got a cheap Kmart pair for now. Yeah, I went to get the same headphones. I priced the same headphones that I used to have. Man, the price has gone up or what? Like, I was like, okay, let's go and get myself a cheap pair. Yeah, so my old ones are still here. It's just they're very worn, and yeah, they had the bass. The bass went on them, so I had to. And I was getting a weird tinning sound, so it was just getting too much for me. So I just decided to get a new pair. Got a new keyboard as well. I bought the same keyboard though. I got a cheap Kmart one as well, but it lights up. You know, it's pretty good. You know? But yeah, I decided to get a new one because my old one was had an issue with one of the H button or the J button. It was all broken and stuff, and my space bar was starting to go on me too. So I thought while I was there, I'll get things that I needed to replace, like headphones, keyboard. I've got them there anyway in case I get any issues. They still work, so yeah, I've kept them just for backup. Yeah, it's very, very nice, this route. It certainly is different to their first release. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely bigger than their last release, but it's yeah, it's very. It's got that Train Sim Germany vibe with it too. The trees and all that, and you got those things that look like the trees are blowing in the wind, and stuff that you don't see on any standard dovetail route. Just the level of quality is just incredible. Unfortunately, you know, one thing that does fault this route is that the passengers don't come out of the train, or you don't see them too often going onto the train. It's, yeah, not... something really needs to be done about the passenger behaviour. Like I said, I've spoken to you guys about passenger behaviour in the past. I'm not going to keep sounding like a broken record about it. I'm not going to, you know, say nothing else about it at all, starting right now. So, you know the deal. Yeah, I heard something about the V8s anyway today. Something about the V8s. So yeah, it sounds like the V8s are returning very shortly, which is good. So good to see the footy back though. Oh man, how good's the footy? The mighty Broncos had an awesome win on the weekend. The hills are alive with the sound of trains. Oh, here comes one of those damn cows. Don't you dare come over here. Get away from the tracks. Already ran over your buddy before. Look at that one. Which way are you going? Here now, brown cow. I like how the cows actually do walk, but actually seeing them on the tracks and you actually run over them is a little bit, yeah. I feel like putting in the little character on Mortal Kombat that comes in on the side. Toasty! Or the Fatality logo. The Fatality logo, or, you know, the actual Fatality. The Don wins. Flawless victory. Yeah, mainly single track this route, yes. Yeah, mainly single track. which actually is pretty cool because it's unique. It's different too. You'll find that this will be the same case with the Japanese route as well coming up. It's mainly single track. One good thing about the Japanese route coming out, you got to get this level of detail as well. So it's going to be very, very good. You can tell the difference between this, like this project and a Dovetail. Easy. There certainly was. Yes, a big win. Big win it was indeed. It was a good crowd. Good crowd as well. So yeah. Apparently Renault's playing this weekend as well. I heard that Renault's playing this weekend. Probably played, maybe half the game or something. Got a good shot to win the 100,000 again. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we've got a good chance. So did the bloody Dolphins, unfortunately, as well. I was quite surprised on the way that St. George played, though. I'm thinking, surely they're going to lose to the... Who did they play? They played the Roosters, didn't they? Fucking hell. I wouldn't have thought that in a million years. When I seen the way they were playing in that, I'm like, holy crap. I thought that a bunch of fossils in their team, but it's played all right. Yeah, it's only the start of the year, and I see that South Sydney's already got some woes going on. Latrell's out with an injury apparently now, and is it Cameron Murray? Cameron Murray, he's looks like his season's gone already. He's looking at about 6.5 months, so they apparently might be out for the whole year. So yeah, the woes of South Sydney are starting already. Oh well, that's good. yeah, so-called master coach. He hasn't been a master coach. He hasn't won a comp since 2010, so how is he a master coach? 15-year years by date. Expiry date 2020. 2010, sorry. Sorry about that, folks. I lost my lid on the drink, and my headphones decided to go onto the escape button. Probably worked out good at the end anyway, because we're going down this big hill now. Even though we've got brakes on, we're still rolling. There we are. How cool is this? Like, look at this. How cool. Like, look at that. You can see the hill up there too. Like, look at that. Like, how cool does this look? Like, even... all right. We found a little bit of a crack, but that's okay. That's... you would... do note that that's a mod that makes the camera do that. So, the average person wouldn't see that. So just ignore it. That one up the top there, look at that big pointy one. That looks like the Paramount logo, doesn't it? Look at that. How cool is that? When it comes to the mountain side of things, this route has taken it to the next level. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, all the Dovetail forums is the place to go for the patch notes for the latest Train Sim World downloadable update. Would be nice to see some actual cars on the sides there waiting for the train. Almost at Greenwich. Oh, Greenwich, Green Reaper. Just come up with that. Why not? Anybody for some tennis? That's a very interesting photo. Yep, the stars around the circle, yeah. Turntable just there. The turntable just there. Sorry, I got interrupted by that buzzer. And here we are at our location. We've got some S Bahn German action coming your way next, folks. Stay tuned. What's this lady listening to? Sink, mate, sink, subwoofer. What? Okay. Fair enough. Alright, there we go. Very nicely done. A nice gold medal there in the end. And 2,426 action points. We're not worried about that. Alright. This is the 209th edition of Midweek World of Trains. You're with the Aussie Don. Welcome aboard. How are you all doing? I am the Train Sim World OG. And I've been playing the game here on our YouTube channel since 2019 with the original Train Sim World. And we've grown since. And we've been doing this live streaming show since Train Sim World 2. So it's been a very long time. All right, let's get into our next route, ladies and gentlemen, as we head to the Mannheim. Lugswigs Bahn. There we go. This has been updated, as you know. We can finally roll with the duplex now, by the way. So, TGV. We can finally do that. If we want to. But we're going to be doing some S Bahn action. 425. And without further ado, let's now do a afternoon service. So we'll do, say, 17 hours. Yep, do that. Sounds good. All right. Enjoy. Whoop. Sorry, that's the wrong button. There it is, 80% off. Coltrane, last ever chance. It's like the Virgin trains when they decided to disappear from Train Sim Classic. So just remember that. Last chance. One shot, one kill. S3 38346 service with the 425 Deutsche Bahn. Here we go. Ooh, worms. Ooh. Yeah, it's finally been updated, folks. So they fixed it. That was good. There they are, the trams. They've been added as well. So you got the AI trams there too. Very good. Would be nice to actually get the real liveries in a mod, if possible. If that could be done, I'm not sure if it could, but if it could be done, then yeah, that'd be great. It'd probably be easier for the AI stuff for Train Sim Classic, for the new London Overground route coming up. Like I said, there's a few of them that they just got their basic liveries. 710 is one of them, which I think it's a 708, I think, or something like that. And then you got the other ones as well. The Elizabeth line. So lots of options. Hopefully the models will update those, and we've got the legits for those. It's good to see the trams over there. It's gives more variety now. It just proves that this route was released too early, like it was rushed again, like it should have been released a few weeks after, made sure everything was correct. That's why I said to you guys, I wouldn't mind, you know, there being delays to stuff, because I rather quality over quantity. Like we pay top dollar for this stuff already, so I think, you know, fair's fair. You know, that, you know, if there's delays, and I know some of you guys might be like, oh, you'd be upset, but I'd rather them release it correctly. There's the moon. And a very nice train station indeed, this one. Very modern. It's lovely. So you might have seen some American Truck Simulator content posted up over the last 24 hours, folks. Just before we went live tonight, we had our latest American Truck Simulator uploaded video premiere on our YouTube channel. It will be updated to 4K 60 frames per second ultra wide now, folks, and there'll be another one premiering tomorrow at 5:15 p.m. local time, and then Friday will be our normal 2 American Truck Simulator uploaded videos, and another 2 again on Saturday. And don't forget, we're live on Sunday with American Truck Simulator. Train Sim World will be on Monday with All Aboard Live, and Choo Choo Tuesdays will be Train Sim Classic. Next Wednesday will be the 210th midweek World of Trains, and then the following Wednesday is the big one with the new Mile London Overground with Incredible Trains' first Train Sim World release. And I am so pumped for this route. I know it. I've done it on Train Sim Classic. I know what it is in the full length. So, yeah, Capital Star, driven it, know it. You know, already know the sounds are incorrect for the Train Sim World version. Nothing surprising. Itzy165 needs to come to our rescue. I'm not sure if he's going to update the Electro Star pack, or he's going to separate it and have it on its own. So. So if you're a fan of the 377s, the Gatwick Express 38, like the Gatwick Express train, 375s, you know, you'll know straight away what this train, is all about. So it's, safety systems, everything. Basically, it's pass a parcel. You'll have no problems if you're mastered all those. The capital star. It's good to see the older overground stuff added too. So we got the 710, and that's obviously very like modern. It's today, but the capital star, it's a fair bit old now. So. I think they might have added more content on the sides there, actually. Speeding. MRCE. Mixed freight. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes here at the station. So we've got a poll vote going on tonight, folks. Asking you guys, will you be purchasing at launch the brand new London Overground Route releasing on the 4th of March 2025? Do note it will be, if you're in Australia, releasing early hours on Wednesday the 5th of March for the PC players of Train Sim World 5. Do note it if you're not on Train Sim World 5 and you're still on Train Sim World 4 or 3 or older, then the new Train Sim World content is only exclusive from Train Sim World 5 on. So if you are playing the older ones and haven't moved to Train Sim World 5, then that's your choice. If you can't afford to buy it at launch, then you want to wait for it to go on sale, hey, by all means, that's your choice. Everyone's got a choice. So it's just a little friendly poll vote, just to get you guys involved more in our stream here tonight. We thank everybody that has voted so far. Appreciate it. You're not voting for the next president of the United States, so don't worry. The next one will be as bad as the one that's now. Just probably more loony. 2.6 to our next stop. We have 2 stops to go. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a tram festival going on here in New South Wales. I think it's this weekend or following weekend. I know it's coming up. Will I be at it? No, I won't be at it, but I thought I'll give you guys a little bit of the information. So go to the transportnewsouthwales.com.au and you'll be able to get all the information there. But I seen it through my Facebook earlier today, so I thought I'll share that with you rail fans out there. You might be interested in that. So. Not sure if tickets are sold out or whatever. Or, yeah, there is some classic trams and whatnot, trips and stuff involved. So, yeah, have a look in it, and you might be interested. People in New South Wales. So if you're in New South Wales here in Australia, then by all means, there a little bit of information for you guys there. It's something to do. I was actually making a little joke about it earlier today. I was thinking, that they got this heritage thing coming up, and I was thinking, is the union's going to have a whinge and cancel that as well? It's fun. So according to Crazy Aussie, they reckon July now. Yeah. We're like Crazy Aussie, if you're still watching, buddy. I believe it when I see it, like this thing's just going to keep going on and on and on until, one of them decides to, enough's enough. At the end of the day, politics is always going to be politics, and it's never-ending saga. Unfortunately, the world is full of politicians that just want to, trying to squeeze everybody's ballsack. It's why I don't really bother with, news and shit sometimes. It's like, same old, same old. All right, there we go with gold. So beautiful route that run that was on the updated version of that route. That's actually the first time I've done it since the update. So, it's definitely nice. But, I'm still getting the micro shadowing and everything. I don't know why. I play on DX12. I play with custom engine settings and everything. And I'm still getting it. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we all know it's the Unreal Engine 4. The only reason Dovetail uses is because it's a cheap engine to run, to be with, and it's also an easy engine to build with, and that's the only reason they run with it. The Unreal Engine 4, seriously, in truth, wasn't built for high motion gameplay like this, like trains. Yeah, it wasn't built for that, and that's the reason why you get micro shading and shit, because it technically isn't built for what it does in this game. So, and also poorly optimized. Yeah, the team seriously, is run by so many. Like, there's some good people that work for Dovetail, but there's a hell of a lot of people that think they know it all, but they don't. So, anyway, it is what it is. Right. What do we have? 15 minutes. 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Actually, I started earlier today, so we actually got around 20 minutes to go. We've got plenty of time. To the point where we actually are going to now head back to the UK, and we're going to do some Birmingham Cross City action. I know this was requested by somebody recently, so we're going to do that upon request, and we will do some action on here. I know I've done this one, I think, before. Just gotta hope it's there. I think it's late at night though. It's these ones. Long Bridge to Birmingham New Street, Four Oaks to Birmingham New Street, Reddish to Birmingham New Street. It'll be this one, Four Oaks to Birmingham New Street. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is shall be lots of fun. All right. It's going to be a night trip, so be aware this is going to be dark. So if you don't want to hang around, it's your choice. But somebody that was requested me to do Birmingham for quite a while, a few times actually, might be quite happy about me doing it right now. So we're not doing the full length though, but yeah, it's basically out of service. It's empty service, and it's finished tonight, and it's going back to Birmingham New Street. So here we go. Lots of stars out there, so it's pretty good. Because we've got the custom engine and settings and everything. So let's get on the night headlights. We'll turn on the. Even though I technically don't need to do that. Okay, we should be good to go. We got the old regional railways, the old Centro. So. Centro livery. This particular person that the third party that did this one actually, they meant to be releasing the Peak Forest diesel pack, and yeah, that's just basically been on the roadmap now, and nothing really has come from that. I don't even see the light of day that even being released. So. I was so looking forward to that as well, and it's just gone so damn quiet. It's still on the roadmap, as far as I'm aware, but what's happened to it, I don't know. It wouldn't be this light at midnight, I'm telling you right now. It was like, it's midnight, it wouldn't be this light. Trust me, it'd be dark. It's darker than this outside of my house right now. It's because of the custom engine. That's why there's more stars and stuff. It's got something to do with the cloud movements and that, and it softens it makes the frame rate. It improves the frame rate. Yeah, it improves the memory of the game. That's the reason why it's like it is. Get some light in here for you guys anyway, so you can lights off, lights on. For me personally, I like the lights to be off. Sutton Coalfield. Yep, Sutton Coalfield. This station is famous for the flickering on the side of the platform on Train Sim Classic. It's always been known for that particular station. Now, if you joined us late tonight, there'll be a full replay of today's midweek Wall of Trains, episode 209, 1440p, 60 frames per second. I'll fix those ad breaks up when I get the chance to get in the studio and edit those. And I am very, very busy always, so when I get the chance, I'll fix that up. But it usually takes anywhere between 16 hours to 24 hours for it to fully process the replay of the live stream, and then there's like a cooling off period from YouTube side, so they got something to do with the monetizing and stuff. So it's because I get paid for what I do, the monetizing. So yeah, they always check things and everything, make sure everything's sweet. So. As soon as I do, I'll add the links at the end of the live stream for the 3 previous episodes of Midweek World of Trains. On the bottom right-hand corner will be the Train Sim World Past live streams playlist, and there's over 1,100 plus videos of replay live streams. So it's absolutely crazy. Of just Train Sim World content, that is. Done many, many hours over the years of this particular simulator. Close to the highways now, so the 20, 40, and then it goes down to as low as 20 miles per hour. So we've got a junction down here. Got a little burst on the 70 miles and then drops back again. We won't get up there anyway because yeah, by the time we do that, it goes back to 60. And you got the HS2 construction there. Cannon Street. This is the Birmingham Cross City. We're approaching Birmingham Central, New Street. This is a empty service, so it's an out of service that we're doing. We're just taking it back to New Street. There's a Kenneth Street project there for the HS2. See that they put on, threw up one of the longest flyer docks recent video seen at HS2 on the big long flyer docks, one of the longest ones on the route. The new HS2. One of the many rail projects around the world. We've got currently 2 rail projects going on here in Sydney for driverless metro trains. And we've got one from the city out to Westmead. And then we've got St Mary's to the brand new Western Sydney International Airport here in Sydney, our second airport getting built. So that's coming along quite well, actually. The tunnelling and everything's been completed on that. It's planning to release next year, I do believe, so that'll be quite interesting. What's on here? That's the Twix bar, man. I call you Twix bar, man. I apologize. Hey, he doesn't like a Twix. I haven't had a Twix for ages, actually. Damn. Birmingham Central. Obviously, we are currently on the West Coast Main Line. It's part of the West Coast Main Line, so. Grand Central Birmingham is. Yeah, I think a lot of people were worried about Stratford actually for the new London Overground route being so quiet because of what this route does. You know, like we all thought when they released the Palomino that they'll get to upgrade this station, you know, or this route to include the Palolinos and all that, so it made it look busy and stuff. But it didn't happen. It hasn't happened. Well, it hasn't happened yet. And I'll say yet because you never know. They could have plans to eventually do it. I think the community really needs to start stepping up at the forums and say, hey, Dovetail, you know, you got the Palomino there and everything now. Why don't you add it to Birmingham New Street so it makes the station look busy and stuff? Because at the moment it just looks like it's too empty, way too empty. For a lot of people's liking, including myself. Are you serious? You've got to get right up to this damn thing. There we go. God, man. All right. That's it. Done. Level 1013. All right. I still got plenty of work to do here tonight. I need to go in and do some footage for American Truck Simulator because I need to start doing my weekend wave. I've only got one for Friday currently. But yeah, if you are an American Truck Simulator fan, don't forget we had an uploaded video premiere earlier tonight, just an hour before we went live. It's now showing at 4K ultra wide. If you see the black lines, it's because I'm on an ultra wide monitor. It's all right when I play Train Sim World. The lines on each side of my screen are cut off. This is one of the only games I can actually play in 1440p that actually does that. If I play 1440p on anything else, it just makes it wide and weird looking. Like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, for instance. It just makes it look weird, like makes it look fat. Like wide. Like it's like, I don't know if you're old school like person like myself that used to likes comedy and used to watch a comedy show called Fast Forward here in Australia. And you remember Bert Newton back in the days, folks? You know how he's big and everything. Well, on the show Fast Forward, they take the piss out of all these celebrities and stuff. And they used to take the piss out of Bert Newton, and they used to do new faces, and they make him look extra wide. So it looks like that. So yeah. So it's okay. It's like he took up the whole screen. Anyway, that's all we've got time for tonight's stream. Thank you very much for watching. We've got free train live streams next week. Don't forget Train Sim World on Monday and Wednesday, and Train Sim Classic smack bang in the middle. Obviously, everything is subject to change. But currently at the moment, no storms are predicted, so that's good. It is hot, but no storms predicted, so good news there. We've got a little bit of a cool change tomorrow, actually. It's going to be nice and cool here in Sydney, 23 Celsius, pretty good. A bit of rain involved, but yeah, that's saying it's 83 millimetres, probably nothing. But anyway, is what it is. No storms, which is good. Being February, yeah, we normally get bad storms. But so far it's been size at the start of the month. At the start of the month, it was a real prick. Yeah, since then it's been pretty good. Anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Carl Train is leaving Train Simworld forever because Dovetail has not renewed the license with Carl Train. Carl Train license is expired. And the Carl Train stuff is leaving Train Simworld forever. So don't forget, this is your last chance. 80% off Peninsula Corridor. 80% off the 15 DC switcher and 50% off the 36PH, the baby bullet train. So get them before they say bye-bye, sayonara, farewell, all that shit. Anyway, that's it. Don't forget, our Midweek World of Trains special in 2 weeks is now posted on our YouTube channel. And we'll be live 1 hour earlier than normal in 2 weeks from now at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So don't forget, it'll be 8 a.m. UK, not 9 a.m. like it normally is. So we're an hour earlier in 2 weeks. But don't forget, episode 210 next Wednesday. And we'll be on the same time next week from 8 p.m. in Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time, 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, 4 a.m. in Eastern States of the United States, and 1 a.m. West Coast USA, and 10 a.m. Central Europe, at 7 p.m. Queensland, 7:30 South Australia, 6:30 p.m. Northern Territory, 5 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand. Full replay will be provided of that live stream, as well as today's one, and we'll be live next on Sunday with American Truck Simulator. It will be the same truck we were meant to do on the Sunday that's just gone by. But because my internet stuffed up, I couldn't live stream. And so it's been now reposted, and it will be this Sunday. So we're doing the Johnson transport out of Dubbo this week on that live stream. Don't forget, we've got some uploaded videos, American Truck Simulator content coming your way. We've got so many amazing skins lined up for you guys. So earlier today, we had New Zealand company Freight Lines Limited with the Kenworth K200 and Freighter T-Liner that premiered on our channel. Tomorrow, we've got an absolute gem for you guys as we roll with Australian Native Landscapes, A&L, with an absolute banger of a skin with the Kenworth T909 and Freighter T-Liner. And don't forget, just a reminder, folks, I've done 2 skins for the trucks for this particular company. So there'll be a Kenworth K108 coming up as well in our Kenworth pack. We've got Kendon Heritage. We're going to be doing that one. Cameron Interstate. We're going to be doing Cameron Interstate as well. And we're going to be doing J&J Dombeck and Sons Trucking out of the United States of America with a T610. And Freighter T-Liner, so that's going to be coming up on the channel as well. So do look out for those on the weekend. It's going to be absolutely jam-packed. So those are the companies we're doing over the weekend for our American Truck Simulator content. Thank you very much for watching. Been an honor and privilege. And in our next gameplay coming up as well, we also got the latest update to my upcoming Freight Market Pack, AI Traffic Pack. So there's more skins involved in that one that you probably haven't seen in the other videos. But yeah, we'll be doing some California trips, so because these are only exclusive to the California state. So yeah, a little bit of information for you guys. We are a simulation-based and real-life YouTube channel. Don't forget, we do daily truck spotting shorts and full-length videos now of truck spotting as well on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, our next one will premiere at 7:45 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time in the morning. Our first full-length truck spotting video from St. Mary's in Sydney, Australia. And don't forget, within the next hour, I will be posting up some more truck shorts. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out of here. It's bye-bye for now. From all of us here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination, Down under. Hooroo.